What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today what I have for you guys is a very big important video that's going to cover everything that you need to know, all the brand new content that we're going to receive on day one of Modern Warfare 3. So if you plan on purchasing the game or you already did, this is a very important video that you need to stay tuned for. But if you find anything said in this video informative or helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So the campaign early access is now available for you to pre-download right now. It goes live tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you haven't downloaded that yet, start the download ASAP. For Modern Warfare 3 itself, the actual multiplayer and the zombie side of things, the pre-download is going to start on November 8th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So this is going to be available for all platforms. It's around a day and a half before it releases. This is a chart of how it's going to release. So November 10th for everyone starting at midnight their time. And then the only people who get it on November 9th is going to be Pacific Standard Time, and that's going to be around 9 p.m., which is 3 hours before midnight. Once the game goes live, it is officially grind time. MW3 is going to be out with everything that you need to expect. So the first thing that you're going to have access to is going to be the multiplayer side of things. You're obviously going to start at level 1. Doesn't matter if you played the beta or not. Everyone is going to be starting at the same exact level. You're also going to get access to zombies as well. The only thing that you don't get access to is the brand new Urzikstan Warzone map, and that is not going to be arriving until December, which is going to be Season 1 of MW3. So right now you can play the campaign, you can play multiplayer, and you can play zombies. Season 6 Battle Pass from MW2 will also be carrying into Modern Warfare 3, meaning that if you don't have it finished, you can actually finish it in Modern Warfare 3. It will be a Battle Pass tab in MW3 itself, which will have the same Season 6 Battle Pass. You'll be able to collect tokens there, and then you'll be able to cash them in and get these operator rewards and all that good stuff. So you no longer have to play MW2 as soon as MW3 comes out to finish your Battle Pass. Just a quick note, all your tokens will carry as well. So if you have like 10 tokens you haven't used, those will also go into MW3. According to Sledgehammer, they're going to be dropping patch notes that are going to cover all the big changes that they made between the beta and now. So apparently they took community feedback and they adjusted and made some changes, and they're going to release a patch note in the upcoming days. We saw how big of a change the MW2 beta versus the full release was, so hopefully this time around there won't be any bad changes, but I'll cover that for you guys once we get it. The next thing that's now going to be available are going to be challenges as well as level progression. You'll automatically be able to complete weekly, daily, armory unlock, weapons, operator challenges, and calling card challenges in order to start unlocking things. You're also going to start leveling up. They did confirm that you will need to reach level 55 to unlock every single item in the game. Unfortunately, I do believe this is going to be the level cap of the preseason, so it's not going to go up until Season 1 of MW3. Good news is you'll have everything unlocked once you hit that level, all the weapons, perks, equipment, all that good stuff. You also will have access to the Mastery Camos, which are now going to be available for you to grind out. They haven't given us the exact challenges, but we sort of know what they look like. So these are pretty much all the Mastery Camos that are going to be available. There's some in multiplayer, and then there's different ones in zombies. So you can pick and choose which one you want to start and grind for. Apparently, there will be a brand new blog post that will just go entirely over the Mastery Camo, so I'll cover that for you guys once we get that info. Let's talk about all the modes and maps that are going to be available on day one. So you're going to have access to Cutthroat, which is the brand new mode. It's going to be 3v3v3. Then you have TDM. You also have Domination, S&D, Kill Confirmed, Free For All, Hardpoint, Control, War, Gun Game. There's going to also be Ground War 32 versus 32. And just like MW2, there's also going to be Invasion available. They also mentioned that Hardcore will be available day one as well. This last one isn't a mode, but they have confirmed that the firing range is going to be returning. It's going to be pretty much remastered, and it's going to look a little bit different. I believe we did end up seeing photos and videos from leakers. If I can find those photos, I'll end up sharing them with you guys here, but that's going to be everything that you can expect from day one for the modes. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about all the maps. So first off, we have all these 16 core MW2 maps, which I'll go ahead and just run through with all these different photos. These are just all OG maps that we've seen in the past before. If you played the OG MW2, these are all going to be available. Now, the interesting thing about these maps is they're all going to be for 6v6, but on top of that, they're adding additional maps which are going to be available for Ground War. So Ground War is going to get their own side of things, and the first one that we have is going to be Levin Resort, which is going to be available. This is a map that we haven't seen. We didn't even get to play this on the beta, and that's what it looks like. The next map that we have is going to be the Orlov military base. This is the one that we got to play and try out in the beta, so you're already familiar with that if you played that. And we also got Pop-Off Power Plant, another familiar map from the beta. Now, they mentioned that there's going to be Operation Spearhead, which is a brand new war mode. At launch, the first location within Operation Spearhead is the large-scale Urzikstan map. Inside the linear corridor within the Orlov military base and Katarin silo, clear anti-aircraft defenses so armored vehicles can be airdropped, staying close to the armor to break through to the launch site and set up missiles override to this thrilling 6v6 battle. That's pretty much what the war map is going to contain. Now, other than that, there's actually a surprise. Now, this is just sort of like a teaser for Season 1 of MW3. This is something you may find very interesting, especially if you're a fan of MW2 maps. So they said to further augment an already impressive selection of core v6v6 maps, we are excited to announce that a number of fan favorite MW2 maps will gradually become available to play in Modern Warfare 3 throughout the live seasons. The initial selection, scheduled to be 4 core 6v6 maps that include Farm 18, Mercado, and Shoot House, will become available shortly after launch in a dedicated playlist, and more will follow throughout the live seasons. And one thing that I want to mention is they only mentioned 3 of the maps. I believe the last one is going to be Shipment, but they didn't want to really announce that and say that, but it's going to be in its own playlist. So for those of you guys who want to play the MW3 maps, you can still play that without, you know, having to deal with these older MW2 maps. Or if you want to jump back into the older MW2 maps, you can. And now with the new voting system, you can just keep voting Shipment if you want to play that. But another thing they said is these maps are graphically identical to how they appeared in MW2. They're confirming that there will be no changes made to them, and they said due to the innovations to movement and general gameplay mechanics in MW3, you will most likely have a different experience playing these same maps than you would on MW2. Another thing is these maps are completely additive, meaning they are scheduled to appear in addition to a full complement of new and remastered seasonal maps and other content. So they are not counting these maps as brand new content. So we're going to get these 4 once season 1 drops, but on top of these 4, there's going to be an additional 3 new maps that will be considered new content. So we're basically getting 7 maps in season 1 of MW3, which is super exciting information. I am very hyped about this. The fact that they're just bringing in all this content, giving us a wide selection of different maps to play. For those of you guys who, you know, wanted to leave MW2 but enjoyed the maps, then this gives you an opportunity to get to play those MW2 maps, but under the MW3 setting. Now, this covers the second blog post that we ended up receiving, and according to Call of Duty, MW3 is going to get 6 blog posts before the official launch, and here's what they're all going to be about. So the first one we talked about yesterday. If you missed that video, check it out. The second one is this video. The third one is going to be fully equipped, a deep dive into all the loadouts in multiplayer and Modern Warzone. So it's going to show the perks, the tacticals, lethals, field upgrades, kill streaks, pretty much everything that's going to be available in terms of equipment. The blog post for the fourth one is going to be your arsenal, so primary and secondary weapons. They're going to showcase all the weapons, all the aftermarket parts, the weapon balancing, the gunsmith, and all the weapon stats that you need to know. The fifth blog post is going to go over cosmetics, so weapon camos. This is going to go over the mastery weapon camos, the zombie camo challenges, the multiplayer ones, and all that good stuff. And then the sixth blog post is going to go over Modern Warfare Zombie, so giving you the rundown, the details of how you're going to be able to play. It's called Operation Deadbolt, everything that you will expect to see from it and what to look forward to. But this is pretty much everything that you need to know that you will be receiving on day one of Modern Warfare 3. Feel free to share it with your friends. Let them know this is everything that they are expecting to get. If you have any questions, feel free to comment in down below. I do read all the comments. But thank you guys for the support lately. I really appreciate it. Expect another video going up later today covering the Little Caesars promotion, the MW2 update, and all that good stuff. But it's been your boy Tridzo, and I hope to see you guys back on the channel again. Peace.